My name is Mileta Pejovic, and I'm an architect and senior BIM manager at BEXEL Consulting. And today I'm going to share some of my experience and BIM implementation and using 4D and 5D BIM in practice using BEXEL Manager as well. So I work at BEXEL Consulting, a company mainly oriented in providing management services in construction. And we have a lot of experience in a BIM implementation on different projects around the world. So at the same time, we are the software development company with more than 15 years of invested in development of BEXEL Manager as a BIM platform, and also 10 years present in various projects around the globe. So far, we are involved in more than 40 countries, and BEXEL Consulting as a company is a multinational member of Building Smart organization. I have to mention that our company is this year's finalist in the Building Smart International Award competition. And actually, it's the third time in a row that we are finalists of this outstanding competition, because previous years we were finalists in construction and then operation and maintenance categories. And this year we are nominated in technology categories. So our platform is quite proficient in BIM implementation on every aspect of the project. And one of the core values of the company is education, of course, and we support academic institutions and universities, providing our BIM platform and sharing our knowledge and experience. So we strongly believe that digitalization and integrated approach in construction is the process which is ongoing. And in recent years, you often hear about digital twins, single source of truth, Internet of Things, and similar. Well, our approach is in line with all these trends, and BIM processes and standardization of construction are foundation for success. And the best way to optimize your construction processes is to use BIM as a base. And once you establish all these team members and processes, you'll be able to benefit in each step of that journey. So let's start with the workflow and the key benefits of integrated BIM approach using BEXEL Manager. One of the crucial things is possibility to flawlessly, let's say, and frequently manage and exchange your information. And BIM is building information modeling, as you know, and that's why the use of proper common data environment is very important. And you know, or actually you need to be sure that all the data, geometry, information, and all the documents that you attach to the project are safe and that you can easily find the latest information. But also you have to have the ability to, explore entire history and all previous versions as well. So using BEXEL Manager common data environment allows all these things. And what is also very important is that compliance to an open BIM standards and format. So all the data can be imported using IFC files, which are industry standard for information exchange. And BEXEL Manager as an integrated BIM management platform allows you to collect, manage, and inspect all BIM data in your project. And not just that, within our solution, or actually without the company and within the platform, we have a lot of specialists and experts which are simultaneously use the platform and various analyses from quantification, collaboration, cost estimation, through planning and scheduling, all up to tracking the progress and facility management once the project is completed. So the data can also be loaded in one place and then can be easily exported into open BIM standard files again. Or to be more specific, you can export all your federated BIM projects into IFC 2x3 or IFC 4 files and exchange data using BCF files or Excel spreadsheets as well. And also, I mean, nothing is more important than to present you how the platform works itself. You're gonna learn it best that way. So this is a brief explanation of the workflow, and I will try to explain this on various BIM projects in which our company was involved, and where we used BEXEL Manager to manage construction processes and use it in different levels and different stages of the project. So as usually, everything starts with a good BIM execution plans and execution strategy. And once you have initial models, you can load various IFC files coming from different sources and authoring tools. And the first step is visual data inspection of the project. In this case, the project you see is the project of a railway made by German company Obermayr, and using their authoring tool called ProV. The project contains hundreds of IFC files, and the next step is BIM check or controlling if all geometry and metadata were done according to specific requirements on the project. So that's why we used BIM checkers or different add-ins which can be usually shared and used by different participants on the project for different causes. This is a really important thing, and that's why we performing different kinds of BIM checkings for each different projects according to the client's needs. Another part of BIM check after the completion of your, let's say, BIM checks is ability to export and collaborate all these data as BCF files. And of course, the next thing is clash detection or collaboration on the projects. So we use a clash detection module in this case for this in this case hospital project in the Middle East, and you can use different kinds of clash detection modules, different kinds of clashing jobs, and all these found issues can be easily exchanged with other participants of the project using BCF or using BIM Collab, and share these issues online via supporting platform. And the next process, which is almost simultaneously performed as design collaboration and this clashing, is of course quantity takeoffs and quantification and generating of quantities. So in this case, I'm showing you how this can easily be done using quantity takeoff module in BEXEL Manager. And even in such a large projects as this football stadium, you can see how quantity takeoffs are generated from scratch using various properties from the BIM model itself. And using these properties, you can play with the structure of breakdowns and create the quantities you want to extract. And all the data can be then exported into also customizable Excel reports, Excel spreadsheets. So in this case, you see a quite large project, football stadium in Moscow, and you see the process of exporting all these different quantifications according to your needs into respective Excel spreadsheets. The next process, which is almost simultaneously done, is cost estimation. And of course, the next thing is cost classification and creating cost database that can be manually adjusted and used for further steps in the project. So how this works on another large-scale project, in this case, housing project in Slovenia, I can show you the entire BIM-based cost classification is created using previously generated quantity takeoff structure. And using advanced creation wizard, platform generates entire classification with a cost database and cost items, also with the smart queries, which can be used to link your BIM model elements with your cost items. And cost can be then fine-tuned manually, specifying specific formulas, custom formulas, or calculations in order to have accurate unit prices and resources. And once you're satisfied with this cost database, you can easily calculate the price just by using that auto-assign option, which connects all your BIM elements with cost items. And using provided formulas, creates the specified price and value of your project. This also can be adjusted. All these cost versions can be additionally, let's say, inspected and managed, and also exported into Excel spreadsheets and compared with different cost versions. The next really important thing is planning. And this is how we actually performing planning and scheduling processes using specific methodology and engine, scheduling engine that BEXEL Manager contains. The engine allows planners to use planning logic and work efficiently using existing cost classification and zoning to create scheduling logic. So the system then generates hundreds of thousands schedules and relations. So for the first, planner have to define zones, which are spatial segregation of your schedule. And then for these purposes, we can use selection sets and existing system-based segregation building stories. But what is more important is methodologies. Here you can see methodologies which are used to, let's say, create different levels or multi-levels of your tasks of the future schedule. And one of the greatest advantages of BIM scheduling is ability to mix these predefined zones and methodologies into, let's say, various variation of your schedule structure or your activity relations. And these different options can be saved as a schedule templates. So all these can be used in a similar projects. So you can create one methodology and reuse it for a multiple similar projects. Schedule templates allow you to almost instantly generate multiple schedules as a result without wasting too much time to schedule it itself. So you can see how it works. And all the tasks are related following predefined relations that you specified in the zones and methodology. And all the tasks are spread down through all schedule levels and specified by template. The entire schedule can be viewed as a Gantt chart, but also what is more important, you can see that in a form of a line of balance, which gives you even more information and insight of a spatial segregation of your activities and resources. So you can customize your schedule. You can change it directly here in the line of balance, or what is even better, you can automatically relate your BIM model, or it's automatically done, so you can see your 5D simulations, and they are automatically ready instantly when you generate your schedule. So in this case, you see large complex in Belgrade, which is also scheduled and managed using BEXEL Manager as a platform. This is just a brief animation of a 4D and 5D construction. So for the end, when the construction starts, you can use the platform to track your progress. And this is really important. So again, on another project, which is in this case, another football stadium, I want to show you how to easily you can use the selection sets and groups of the elements to create your progress entries. These progress entries can be entered immediately, and then the platform automatically generates all, let's say, information from the input data. You can export that created schedules, planned and actual, into the Primavera or MS Project. You can compare these schedules in the other scheduling tools such as MS Project or Primavera, but you can use the BEXEL Manager itself for these purposes. And also, what is even more important, once you input the progress data, you can perform baseline schedule and actual schedule comparisons using advanced reporting system, where you can generate your, let's say, cash flow reports. You can perform earned value analysis, track your activities and resources, and all the data can be exported into, again, Excel spreadsheets, Power BI analytics, and of course into video animations of planned and actual construction schedules. So this is just a quick and brief overview of BEXEL Manager and common BIM workflows that we use on our projects. And for any additional questions or information, you can contact me, or using my email, or using our official website. Also, I'll try to answer your questions, if you have any, in this short period after the presentation as well. Thank you, and stay healthy.